Hey everybody, I just figured I'd do a quick video update since I am in a little bit of a hurry. I got a real big day today, and I never did get around to explaining all my, my crazy night that I had and stuff. But I have a few thank yous first. I'd like to thank the Gold Cross ambulance service. It's like a dispatch center. It's kind of like when I stayed at all the different fire stations where, I got a couch and a TV and all that stuff and people to chat with. So I slept on that couch last night. The night before that, Nona at the Vacation Inn here in El Centro gave me a free motel room for the night. So thank you, Nona. Thank you, Vacation Inn. And a late checkout too. I wasn't checking out until like 2 in the afternoon. It's pretty nice. Right now I just got some McDonald's, shooting the video on their parking lot so I can use their Wi-Fi to upload it. And then I've got 26.6 miles to Ocotillo, and then into some mountains, my biggest mountains of the trip. Probably losing some cell phone service, so figured I'd get this update now in case I don't have a chance to ride it. Basically what happened was, so I stayed at the Yuma Fire Department, really cool guys. The next day I wake up, go to Walmart to, get some water and supplies and stuff like that. And one of the guys, one of the firefighters was like, hey, can I walk with you? And I was like, yeah, of course. So we do that, and pretty normal day. It was pretty nice having a guide and everything. So we stopped for lunch, and then I do like a newspaper interview over the phone, and then we do a TV interview. It was a really hectic day. So he parts ways with me right at the bridge to cross from Arizona into California. Another thing too is, yes, I know, part of this is my fault. You're not supposed to walk on the interstate, ever. During this trip of like all the 2,300 something miles I've walked so far, I've had to walk maybe a combined, maybe like 50 miles on the interstate. But, it's not pleasant. You're not supposed to. In this case, it was either walk 2 miles on the interstate, and then, I had other roads again, or it was walk like 4.6 miles the other way. It's getting dark, so I said, walking on the interstate. I make it like a mile, and police pulls over, California Highway Patrol, and, I have to put my hands behind my head and get patted down and empty my pockets out, do the 20 questions thing, and they basically lifted my stuff over the fence on the other side of the highway into a bunch of sand. Said, kind of figure it out, basically. So I was kind of stuck there because I couldn't go forward because there was a big fence. Couldn't go the other way because of the highway. There was a mountain behind me and too big of like sand dunes the other way. And so I was basically just stuck there, and it was dark. So while I was trying to figure it out, while that was going on, then Border Patrol comes. And I'm some guy, 3 miles from the border of Mexico, making all these tracks in the sand on the side of the highway. So then, same thing, empty your pockets, get patted down, driver's license ran, all that stuff. And so it was stressful. Finally, I got it figured out. I got all of a sudden I had multiple options on what I could do. My mom had called earlier that day and requested a song for me on the local Yuma radio station. So the radio DJ had put something out that I needed help on the Facebook page of the radio station and her own personal station. And then I got a hold of the fire chief from the night before. He picked me up in his truck, dropped me off at Jennifer Sandy's house, and I stayed there with her husband and her son and Zara, who lives there too. And everything worked out good. I had a bed, I was back in Arizona, and then the next day I got dropped off by Shannon, who drove me just a little bit past where I had walked to, just so that, I wouldn't have any more troubles with needing to walk on the interstate. So now I don't need to for a single lick of the rest of the trip. I have 11 more days. Crazy. It's crazy. 11 more days. So sorry for the lack of updates, and wish me luck as I go into a bunch of mountains, and hopefully I don't lose service for too long, because I don't like losing service on my cell phone, and I know my mom doesn't either. My mom really doesn't like it, and it's boring for me. So I can't text anybody, I can't look at Facebook on the internet, and my maps don't load right. Anyway, thank you guys for your support all the time. I'm going to go drink like 3 more sodas while this uploads.